Hi everyone, this is Cyber here. I'm here today to bring you another hide or die video. This video is about how to play escape mode and a few tips to either win or collect the most darkness. So here we go. How do you play this mode? So you're randomly dropped into the world through escape pod. Then your objective is to find extractors or darkness zones. Darkness zones are a giant light in the sky that has darkness creatures in. You can go to the areas, make sure you have some kind of weapon, melee, or guns to protect yourself against them because they can overwhelm you. Also, a hunter could show up if there's too much noise or they know you collected too much darkness. Extractors are where you collect darkness by either turning on the extractor with gas or a generator and being in an area, collecting the darkness, and darkness creatures will show up and you have to fight them off while you're collecting. Your objective is to collect the most darkness you can and then transform into either a hunter if you would like to, or you can escape once the opportunity to escape is. Turning into the hunter will give you opportunity to get more darkness by going to the darkness zone and turning into a hunter you choose. Once you go to turn into a hunter, your objective is to find other survivors. Once you find other survivors, pretty much you can attack them and steal their darkness. How do you find your survivors? You go to your vision, which is a thing kind of like the shift from Friday the 13th, and you look for these giant red orbs. The more darker the orb is, and the bigger it is, the more darkness they have. So you go to that area, and once you get to that area, the ground will turn back to normal color. The smaller the color is, the more darkness they have. The more color area there is, the lower the darkness they have. Once you find them, kill them, take them down, and steal their darkness. So guys, here's a few tips I could give you. Here's the first one for how to collect the most darkness. I recommend going to the darkness area with the darkness creatures, using melee, and avoiding using guns because the hunter will find you if it hears the gunfire, and it will also see your darkness in it. So yeah, I recommend just using melee because they do drop a lot of darkness, and you also have the thing right there to change into a hunter so you can collect more. I would also recommend finding groups once you're a hunter because they will have a lot of darkness, but just be cautious when you're facing groups because they can overwhelm you and take you down as the hunter. But I would recommend taking them out as fast as you can and collecting the darkness. Also, once you have a pile of darkness, I would recommend either trying to hide or find where the escape's going to be so you can get out of there. But if you have really high, like the top of the meter darkness, then I recommend just hiding until the ends so it chooses you as the hunter and you can actually just collect your darkness. That's the few tips I can give you guys. I apologize that I don't have a lot of tips, but it's pretty much a learning curve. Pretty much you just gotta be cautious, be smart, and you should do just fine. You gotta get a lot of experienced players in there, so you might not win every time, but you will collect a lot of darkness if you do it right. Also, I will let you guys know I will be doing more videos of hide or die. I'm working on a last man standing video also, how to play that, and also I plan on, when the full game comes out, doing breakdowns of the best perks for the survivors, breakdown of each killer and what perks to use, and also a whole bunch of other videos. Make sure you leave a like on this video if you didn't, and also hit the shit out of the subscribe button if you haven't already, and keep an eye out for more hide or die videos. I'll see you guys later.
Attention viewer, if you enjoyed that video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe.